What is up, you, my anime fighters? It is your god, here with a new video for all of you to get today. Based on the screen and the title, you guys guessed it. This is going to be, what if Captain America was in the rise of the shield hero? And I know this is going to be perfect. But in this, Captain America is gonna... Let me get into the background. After defeating Thanos, Captain America would not revert to his old self. He would stay in his fit body type. And this is where he would go to an old ruins. Cause this is the same ruins that his wife died in. So this is where he would be searching because and he finds her bones. He says, well, I think, no, I'm not going to try that. I can't do anything for my personal game. It's going to be upsetting. So this is where Steve Rogers would see a book. He'd be like, well, at least an old book was here. And just to let you know, there's no threats that's going to be popping up. So Captain America would just look at this book. He'd be like, well, let me read. And he'll start reading about the 4 cardinal heroes. He would read about the sword, spear, and bow. And this is where he would get to something very funny. Right now, he had Thor's hammers with him. So he would read something funny. He'd say it's shield hero, laughing, looking at his shield and laughing. He says, well, I'm the shield hero. I must be the shield hero. And he starts to think about everybody else. But even though they don't have weapons, but Cap relates them to the heroes, because he knows Cap, Iron Man likes to go head first, and Thor is kind of like a Russian buddy, and Hulk too. And he starts to remember everything. And so where he tries to read more about the shield hero until he sees the pages are blanked. And now we switch into Nafumi's world. Nafumi is doing the same thing. You guys are wondering, what? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you peasants. There's gonna be 2 shield heroes, just to let you know. This is where everything will happen as pure canon. This is where Captain America would still be clinging on to Thor's hammer and the shield on his back, and he would fall. This is where he will fall onto the ground, unconscious. Now him waking up next to 4 kids. This is where he would look at the kids. He's like, oh, I hit my head. And this is where the mask, the hoodie, the people with hoodies on, they'll say, grave heroes, you came to our aid in all this. And this is where they said, please help us. And this is where everybody but 2 people would say, you should feel ashamed for what you're doing, all this. And this is where Captain America would speak up. He says, you arrogant children, listen to your elders. This is where the spear hero will be like, watch who you're talking to, old man. This is where I should not be fighting kids, but you guys need to calm down. This is where Ren would see Captain America, and he'll be like, Captain America? He'll be like, yes, boy, how do you know my name? This is where Captain America, he says, Captain America, you're on games. And this is where everybody's confused. Games? And this is where Captain America would say, what? Games? And books and comics. And I was like, I might have comics, but I don't have any games with myself. And you have a lot of movies about Thanos. And this is where Captain America will be like, what do you know of me, boy? This is where Ren would start explaining everything. Not even talking talking to anybody. Them are in their own bubble talking to each other. So this is where they will get everything. Now, this is where he says, well, my universe is real, but in your universe, you perceive me as games and movies. And this is where he would look at Nafumi, because he would still have the hammer on him. And he would say, so I guess you're the other shield hero. Captain America's still having his same shield. This is where he says, well, I guess I'll take you under my wing. Captain America would say, and Nafumi would say, yeah, whatever. In a more confused manner. And they will all know that they're from separate Japans, but Captain America is from America. And they'll be like, well, let's get going. And they all can understand each other, just to let you know. So they will go to the King's thing. The king will personally not ask Nafumi or Captain America what's their names. And this is where Ren, I don't know all their names. I know Moriyasu and Ren. I don't know if Ren is the bow hero or the sword hero. I'm sorry, but I don't memorize their names that well. I'm going to check out their names once I have a chance. This is where Ren will be like, why did you skip their names? He would say, Mr. King, you skipped their names. Nafumi just about to oblige. Oh, I'm gravely sorry. What is your name? Two shield heroes. And the king is gravely shocked. Everybody's shocked that there's two shield heroes. I left that part out, but he notices. He tells everybody. First goes I'm Steve Rogers. He says, my name is Steve Rogers. And he starts explaining everything about. And this is where Nafumi goes. And the king purposely does it again. And this is where Captain America notices that he's purposely doing that. This is where he said, excuse me, sir. And then the king will state his name. Don't remember it. That's why I'm not stating it. He says, sir, whatever, Sir King. I'm going to call him that. You have purposely left out this young kid's name. And due to my calculations, because Captain America is smart, you probably had bad terms with the shield hero back then. This is where the king will be shocked. How does he know that much? Yeah. And I don't like the fact that you're leaving out the shield hero. And whatever your game is, I really don't appreciate it. Instead of you keeping a grudge for something this little boy didn't do, how about you keep your grudges to yourself? Captain America would say. And this is where the king, out of anger, will call guards. And this is where the guards will pull the three cardinal heroes besides Nafumi and Captain America away. They'd be like, let us go. And Moriyasu will break free and hit the guards, but the guards will be already attacking Captain America. This is where Captain America would just breathe in and breathe out. And this is where he will throw his hammer up in the air. People are shocked that he can wield another weapon. And this is where his hammer is flying. This is where he throws his shield. People are shocked once again that he can detach his weapon. He throws his shield, hits one of the soldiers, and one of the soldiers comes at him with a sword to the back. And this is where Captain America does not a front flip, grabbing the sword with his 2 feet and shoving it into the ground or a guard's foot, because the guard was there. And this is where, while the shield is hitting other people, Captain America's mantailing them, elbowing them. And this is where the king summons a big boy. This is where Captain America throws his shield, but his stomach repels it. Yeah, it does hurt his belly, but it repels it. So like, Captain America says, "Come here," and the hammer comes, and he then hits the big the I'm not body shaming, but the overweight the fat guard, and it hits him in his stomach, sending him flying, leaving sparks of lightning behind him, and everybody's shocked. But they're like, Ren, I believe it is, and all the four cardinal heroes are impressed. They're like, and this is where Nafu's like, I'm glad I got to be the shield hero, and I got to be taken under his wing. And this is where he starts bragging, and this is where the king's like, he's starting to back away. He's like, all this and that, and this is where the king says, I guess you proving yourself, trying to de-escalate the situation, trying to act like that was just a test. And this is where he says, because Captain America can't really tell if you're lying or not. Just to let you know, this is where the king says, you passed the test. This is where Captain America will go like, what? You passed the test. If you were worthy to be the shield hero, or the worthy. And this is what Captain America says. Well, this test was kind of gruesome. The fact that these guys are so weak that I didn't have to use any of my power except on the fat guy is sad. Well, this test was a big fail. Or for you guys it was. He would say. This is where everybody would just the four cardinal heroes would just run up and be in a maze. They're like, can you teach us some of that? Captain Steve Rogers, being trained in all sorts of weapons, not just a shield, would tell them after what the king has to say. After all the bodies are on the ground, Captain America just bodied them. Get it? So the Captain hero said, the shield hero says everything. The king says everything that he needs to say, and so where everything will happen. They will get invited to the room, and this is where Captain America says, you guys are gonna have to be able to test your endurance. And this is where Captain America would jump out the window. He says, see if you guys can follow me. And this is where the spear hero would be like, woohoo, I think I can do this. And this is where the spear hero would jump out the window, drag his spear against the wood, slowing down his fall, and landing safely. This is where the sword hero would follow and do the same, but with a little bit more difficulty. And this is where the bow hero will see an ability called rope. This is where he would knot the rope, a bow rope, that he can shoot a bow and it can hook onto something. It's not too OP, but it's OP. Not OP, but it's just gonna cushion his fall. So the bow hero will just jump out, and he will do the move cushioning his fall, not cushioning, stopping him from falling. Yeah, so I'm sorry guys, my grandma just had it, because I'm at my grandma's house to stay. She just came into the bedroom, want me to continue. And this is where the spirit hero would be like, not the spirit hero, not Fumi would be like, what should I do, what should I do, what should I do? And this is where, because he understands that he can move the shield. And this is where he would move the shield to his fingertips and grab it, just like Captain did and when he was fighting. And this is where he would do something that Cap didn't think of when he was usually falling off of buildings. He would take the shield and start, and the metal plate, he would start dragging it down, making him slow down substantially. And when he was about to fall, he pushed his foot to the wall, and then he propelled himself onto the ground, making sure that the impact was reduced. Him landing on his feet, or rolling into landing on his feet. And this is where Captain America would start saying, "You're a prodigy. You're good at this." Captain America would say. Nafumi says, "Wow, thank you," with a smug look. Moriyasu would say, why didn't we think of that? But what you did was great too. And this is where they would Captain America would start to train them, because he would know a lot from the bow because of Hot Guy, and he would know a lot because some of the people in the Avengers don't have powers, and they learn how to use different weapons. So he would teach all of them how to use the weapons professionally, and go on a hunt all night, like, because T'Challa and his warriors he would teach Moriyasu how to swipe, and this is where they would go further down, and this is where they will start hitting even harder. It would get even harder. Captain America leveling up faster than them, so it would be a little harder for them. When they got into a sticky situation, Captain America would just help them get out. He would stay in the animal a little bit and let them continue. So right now, all of them would be at level 20, and Captain America would be at level 40. I know that's a lot, but Captain America has to be OP. Nafumi is now 21. Moriyasu is 29, not 29, 19, 18. And the sword hero is 19. The bow hero is 17. They're like, phew, that was good. They're all tired out. This is where they would thank Captain America for what they have done. And this is where Captain America says, "Oh, you thought I was done? You just learned how to use your weapons. You don't know how to use combat skills." And this is where they will fall, because right now it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And this is where he would start teaching them combat moves, because I believe all of them have quick learn. I'm giving them that ability so they can be OP. So right now they will learn how to defend themselves just in case something bad happens, which is not gonna happen. So they learn how to use their fist. Moriyasu putting his spear on his back and doing everything. And they all are proficient. They're like me. I'm a black belt, but I'm still 12 years old. So right now they will be my master's level. He is good at martial arts, but he lacks in some places. Yep, sometimes he gets cocky and all that. So they tend to get cocky, and they tend to lose a lot. But the king gave them 2 days to prepare, just to let you know they're not going to get their gills. So the second day, Nafumi decides to do something. Because remember I said that they have quick learn, and they still have their basic shields, their weapons. So Nafumi decides to do something really clever, and they say, "How about we all attack him at once?" And they're like, "Let's try it out." This is where Nafumi would go charge with the shield, and Captain America bringing up his hammer, hitting him, dragging him a few miles. This is where the spear hero would go. Nafumi would bring his shield back over his head, and the spear hero would run on his shield, and Nafumi pushing him in. This is where Captain America would say good teamwork, but I think they're only using one man team, and this is where Captain America would dodge. Nafumi predicting that, telling to Moriyasu to swipe left. He swiped left, hitting Captain America's head. This is where the spear hero will come and hit him with an overhead spear sword slash, almost hit, cutting Captain America's cheek. This is where the bow hero would be in the bushes, kind of like waiting for a perfect entrance to hit Captain America. And this is where he would throw the same thing that he used to stop his fall. And he throws it, and Captain America catches it, and he notices that there's a rope attached. And this is where they all grab on the rope, pulling it. And this is where the bow hero will put it behind his what should I call it? The bow. And this is where he would punch him in the face. And this is where Captain America say, "Good job. You guys are good." This is where they would notice Captain America is right behind them, noticing that the rope isn't. He let go of the rope as soon as they punched him. And this is where they would be like, "But we just looked back for 1 second and you're really there. You guys have a lot of potential." And this is where he would say, "I'm proud for you guys to be my students." And this is where they say, yes, sir. And this is where they'll start heading to the capital, being in the woods for how long, and they will all be tired. They will all be looking for a nice warm bed and some food. And so where they will enter the kingdom. The king, let's say when they enter, it can scan how much progress they made. And this is where it would nullify the king. And this is where the king would be shocked. He'll be like, "Nafumi, 30. Yeah, I'm making them really OP. Now, I'm sorry, guys, if I keep stuttering. I'm really sorry. Shield hero, 50. Shield hero, 30. Spear hero, 29. Him, because he's sipping coffee, spitting it out, hitting mine. Yep, that bitch. I'm sorry, but her name is Bitch. No, if you guys watched it, I'm sorry. But if you guys didn't watch that season, I'm sorry. But her name gets changed to Bitch. Yeah, so let me continue. It hits mine, and then this is what she says, "Daddy, why would you do that?" Her saying, but it would hit her armor. Don't worry, it was hot coffee. Not burning her skin because she needed to do something important today. Sus, that way sus. So let me continue. This is where the king will look at the sword. 28. The bow. 27. Him like, and this is where he would show mine. Mine, like, she was drinking water at the time, and she spitted it all over the king, getting the king wet. And then she'd be like, the king would not even be phased. He was like, him too much in shock, not even know his water was pouring on, spitted on him. That's when he was like, this dude was like, "What the hell did they do?" This is where the same thing in canon will happen, where they get their party members, but the king was arriving short. It was the queen. She said that You two shield heroes will have to work in a party because their two shields work in unison. This is where the other groups will be sad because they can't join him because they don't have the same skill. Moriyasu like, I wish I had the spear hero, shield, and they all being jealous of Naofumi. And so where Captain America will say, do all those basic trainings every day, and you'll one day get up to me. He would say, oh yeah, this this world, the because of the magic and everything, debuffed him so bad because he used to be universe level because of the defeat on Thanos, and all of them used to be universe level, Spider-Man being planet level and all that. I'm just buffing the Marvel universe up. So let me continue, boys. So Captain America, this is where the bitch our mind pops up. The king pops up after being changed, and this is where he would notice that the shield and shield hero are together, not even questioning it, and asking, where did you guys learn to get that much skills? He would say, I trained him, Captain, as Steve Rogers or Captain America would say. This is where he would widen his eyes. You trained them? For them to get up to that level? This is where he was like, yes. So, are these the people that are supposed to be assigned on our teams? He would say. The king would say yes. And everything will happen in canon, everybody going to not skipping the shield heroes, and this is where Captain America would say, why does all of them why does none of them pick us? This is where he would say, word got out that the shield was weak, and this is where he would say, the shield is weak, huh? Manel, you're being in his back pocket. And this is where he would start picking on the guards, throw his shield, the shield hitting their heads and bouncing back, and he would lift up his hand, and the shield would come straight back on his arm. The shield's weak, huh? Mine says, oh, I'll go on him. And this is where Captain America looks at her, sensing some evil because he sensed evil from Thanos, he can sense evil from her. He'd be like, yeah, whatever. And a confused, like a shaken up matter, or like a worried manner. And this is where everything would happen, the blacksmith and everything. And this is where Captain America would be they would all be taken to the same place. And this is where Captain America would say, mine will offer some wine. Naofumi would say, no, I'm not allowed to drink. And this is where she would after Captain America, and he says, well, just because I'm 97 doesn't mean I can't drink. And Naofumi not be surprised anymore and be like, go ahead, Cap. And he would start drinking, because you know how his thing works, he can't get drunk. So mine thinking that he's gonna get drunk would do everything that she can and be like, I'm going back to my house. La 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 la, being a fake ass bitch. I hate that character. She not no yandere. I hate her. It's where everything will happen. And this is where the same thing will happen. Him getting pointed by guards. This is where he would tell them that there's everything stolen, but not everything but the money was stolen. You know why? Because Captain America will hide it somewhere that you guys don't need to know. And it was a lot of money. It was a big sack of money because of all the things that they catched and how much they sold before they entered the thing. And they all gave it to Captain America because they knew he needed the most. So he has a big bag, and it's well hidden. because anticipating this was gonna happen, and Nafumi and him get taken to the courtyard, and this is where the king would mind would tell lies, and this is where Captain America would stand up. The guards being afraid start backing up. He would say, firstly, mine was it? One, you took yesterday. I oh yeah, the third card. Everybody not believe in mine and everything because they know Captain America's not like that. One, where's the proof of me raping you? That's one. Second, wait, let me